Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to do a poem, a photograph, written by Shirley Toulson. This is the second chapter and the first poem from Hornbill. A photograph. What do you understand by a photograph? Anything can be a picture, a photograph of yours. Actually, photographs are meant for memories. You capture the memories. And in this poem, the poetess Shirley Toulson, she has actually the memories of her mother was captured in that photograph. And she remembered whenever she used to see the photograph, she used to remember the good old smile, the good old laughter of her mother. And her mother used to look at it and she used to smile at herself the way she had dressed up. So this poem is written by Shirley Toulson, who was a great journalist, who was a politician, and she was born in the month of May 1924, 24th of May 1924. And she died in 2018, 23rd of September. She was a local politician also. Actually, she has paid a tribute to her mother. Whenever she used to look at that snapshot, whenever she used to look at the photograph, she used to remember her mother. This poem is a tribute to the poet's mother. She's looking at an old photograph of her mother, which has a frame of cardboard. The picture has three girls, two cousins of her mother. Her mother was the oldest and the tallest. It is her mother it is the mother's childhood picture when she was just 12 years old, and they have gone, all three cousins had gone on the seaside, and actually that was her favorite pastime. She used to enjoy going and enjoying at the beach, and they were dressed up in such a manner which made her laugh. Her cousins were Betty and Dolly, who were holding her hands, and a younger one than her. They went for paddling at the beach for holiday. Her uncle took them, and her uncle also took the photograph. The photograph had the hair all spread out. The boy could not help but notice her mother's sweet face. Now, when the mother was 12 years old, this photograph was captured. Today, her mother had gone. 12 years have passed by. Now, I'm going to read out the poem and then I'll give you the explanation of each and everything. The cardboard shows me how it was when the two girl cousins were paddling, each one holding one of my mother's hands, and she, the big girl, some 20 years or so, all three stood still to smile through their hair. 12 years old, sorry. At the uncle with the camera, a sweet face, my mother's. That was before I was born. And the sea, which appears to have changed less, washed their terribly transient feet. Some 20, 30 years later, she laughs at the snapshot. See, Betty and Dolly, she says, and look how they dressed up for the beach. The sea holiday was her pastime. Mine is her laughter, both dry, with the labored ease of loss. Now she has been dead nearly as many years as the girl lived, and of this circumstances there is nothing to say at all. It's silence, silence. So very nicely written. Actually, it doesn't have any rhyme scheme. It's a blank verse. It's about a cardboard, a picture which has been framed in a cardboard where there are three girls, Betty, Dolly, and the poet's mother. Poetess Shirley Toulson. They are enjoying at the beach. They're dressed up for the beach, and uncle has taken the snapshot, the picture. Now, when the picture was taken, a cardboard shows me how it was. When two girl cousins went paddling, they went enjoying, playing in the seaside, they were holding the hands of the mother, both on each side. And mother was a big girl, some 12 years or so, maybe. The others were younger to her. All three stood still to smile through their hair. Their hair was spread and they were smiling and enjoying. A nice picture was taken. At the uncle with the camera. Uncle was taking the picture. A sweet face. The poet sees a beautiful face of her mother. My mother, that was before I was born. Obviously, the girl was 12 years. The mother was 12 years old in the picture. The girl was not even born at the time. And the sea, which appeared to be permanent, actually, it was washing away the transient feet. Look at it. Transient feet. Terribly transient feet. This alliteration used over here, terribly transient feet. Because human being, they come, they die. But nature is permanent. Sea is permanent. So, and the sea which appears to have changed less. Sea doesn't change. Sea is there. It has washed their terribly transient feet. The water was moving, and in essence they were playing on the beach. So after 20, 30 years later, when the girl was also born, the mother used to look at the picture, the old cardboard. She laughs at the snapshot. She used to laugh at the picture. See, Betty and Dolly, she used to say. And look how they dressed up for the beach. Because at the time, the dressing up of the beach was different than what children or the girls dress up today. She said the sea holidays was her favorite pastime. She used to enjoy going to the sea with her uncle, with her kids, with her friends. And mine is a laughter. Now the poet says that she enjoys, her favorite pastime is to recall the memory when the mother used to laugh. Both right. We have lost. I have lost. I am missing out. What? She is missing out the laughter of her mother. And the mother is no more. Mother was missing out whenever she used to see the snapshot of the old good memories when she used to enjoy at the beach. With the labor ease of law, with passage of time, is it with the time spent with the mother during the holidays, the laughter of mother lacked their grace. Now, she's been dead nearly many years. Means 12 years maybe have passed as the girl lived, and of this circumstances there is nothing to say. The poet cannot say anything. She's just quiet. She just remembers. She just recalls the time when her mother used to laugh at the snapshot, and the mother, she used to look at the snapshot and enjoy the good old time which she had spent with her cousins. It's silence, silences. Everywhere there is silence. There is no noise because the mother is no more. She's died. And the girl, she's missing her mother like anything. So it's a tribute to the mother. It is in her mother that when she was just 12 years old. Beside her on both the sides there were cousins, Betty and Dolly, who were holding her hands and are younger than her. They went for paddling on the beach. You know when you're paddling on the beach, when you're playing with water, you enjoy. Her uncle took the photograph then. The poet could not help but notice her mother's sweet face. The mother was very beautiful. And beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. For every child, the mother is a beautiful lady. For every mother, children are beautiful. The sea touched her terribly transient feet, which depicted that she changed over the year, but the sea didn't change. After 20 or 30 years later, her mother would laugh at the photograph. She would make the poet look at the photograph and tell her how the parents would dress them up for the beach holidays. The beach holiday was her mother's favorite pastime, memories, while her laughter, the way she used to smile, laugh, enjoy, was the poet's favorite memory. Both of them lost something which they cherished a lot. They cherished a lot and yet cannot live that moment again. Those sweet moments are memories now. Now the poet's mother has been dead for nearly 12 years, you could say, which is the same number of her age when the photograph was taken back then. She cannot express her grief, and she has from her mother's absence. That's why there is only silence. She can't say, she can't crib, she can't grumble, she can't do anything. She can only be quiet and remember her mother and remember or recall the way she used to laugh at the photograph. Thank you.